Hey guys, it's been a while since I've been on here talking to you guys. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about like an update about my day, or how work has been going since I started. So it's been pretty difficult for me. My feet have been killing me every single day. It seems more and more painful no matter what I've tried. So that's a thing. And then people who I thought were like cool to be around are not that cool. I was super, super wrong about it. I was wrong about my boss. I told you guys she's such a great boss, and she's so understanding, and she's so this. She ain't that. It's sad because I was saying all these positive things about her, and she's super fake. And I hate to come on here and talk about people, but like I'm sharing my experience and my honest like opinion about what's going on and how I feel at my new job. And like even the people that I work around are kind of phony and fake, and I'm starting to realize that more and more. And I shouldn't have been too quick to be like, oh wow, they're so fun, they're so cool. I'm not there to be friends with nobody. I'm there to work and make a living and provide. So to be at a job that you're cool with people and you get along and stuff like that, that's a plus. Of course, everybody wants to be somewhere where they feel good about going, but unfortunately I do not feel that way. And it's been very overwhelming for me. So there's several things I dislike about it. I mean, it's a good job overall. If I didn't have these type of issues, like the feet pain is like super super crazy because I'm on my feet all day. So that's like a big thing, which impacts my mood and my motivation, my I don't know, my feelings about the job, right? But it's not just that. It's about the people I work around. They don't really work all the way as a team, or they kind of do, but they kind of don't. So like um the boss has favorites. I feel like a lot of bosses do. Maybe not every boss, but a lot of bosses do. And I know I'm new. I'm not trying to be nobody's favorite. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just want to be understood. I want to be respected, and I want to be heard, right? I want to feel like not necessarily that I belong, but like feel comfortable when I'm there. Like I don't feel so isolated or feel like um like I don't know, feel like I'm casted out or something like that. Like um I should feel like I'm happy when I go there. I should feel like, wow, even though I'm in pain, these people are amazing to be around, or this job makes it worth it, or something like that. Like my job is cool. I've noticed some things are that I don't really like about it. One thing is, um, like when I have to go get the dirty dishes, right, and put them in the dirty dish cart, the smell, the aroma of the dirty dish cart, like when you first open it, even afterwards, the smell of the food that's been sitting there for however long. Sometimes, like if I have to go get the morning dishes and there already be a dish from the night before, so like the last time that the dishes be collected the night before is like 7:30ish p.m. And then sometimes I go in at 6 a.m., right? And so all that time, almost 12 hours, dishes have been sitting there overnight because there's nobody to work to get, wash them dishes before they leave, nothing like that. So they'll literally be smelling. And when I go open it, like open the door for the dishes to take them to go get washed, the smell of it makes me like gag and want to puke. because it's so nasty. It makes me want to throw up. Um, then it's also super hot on the floor, like where the patients are. I can't stand it. Um, it makes me overheated. It makes me feel dehydrated, even though I take my water with me and I drink and stuff like that. But it makes me suffocated feeling, like that stuffy, suffocated feeling. It makes me feel that way. Um, Also, like the running back and forth. I know that's part of the job, right? But it's a lot on my body. And then there's certain people who are super annoying where, like, okay, so for instance, there's a person there, a guy there, that he always, for some reason, when he has something to complain, because he likes things a certain way, so he's very, very strict and OCD in his ways. And anytime somebody does it differently, or like it'll be perfectly fine, it got done, you know, fine, because it's not his way, he gets mad. So for some reason, every time he sees something out of place, he'll come and talk to me about it and be like, yeah, I'm just letting you know, but you shouldn't be putting this here, and it's supposed to go over here, and not even just that. It's not even that. It's just like, well, this is supposed to turn this way, and this cart needs to be set up this way, and it's like, dude, it's fine the way it is. Like, you are the only one complaining about it, and it doesn't make your work harder. Um, he's just super super particular, and then he always like comes to me, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even do that. I did not touch that. Like, somebody else did it, and then you're coming to me and complaining to me. Like, no. Do not try to come to attack me and act like I did something wrong and get frustrated with me. I didn't do it. And then the girl that trained me or whatever, I thought she was really cool. She's kind of phony and fake too. She's like when they say teacher's pet, she's the boss's pet. She's like a kiss ass. She's always up her butt. She always want to go talk to her. Like, she always just want to be favorited, right? And it's annoying. And then there's some things like that I already know how to do. Like, I picked up on it real quick. And she'd be like, yeah, well, this is this way. And I'm like, I already know that. And I try to be kind and respectful when I say it too. But it's like, then she get irritated with me. Or when she was teaching a training to some other girls, I was nearby, but um, I wasn't part of the meeting at that moment because I had to help set up the trays and stuff, like with the food that the patients were ordering. So just because I was nearby, she assumed that I heard everything she said that she went over with the other girls. And I'm like, I didn't hear her, because she was like, oh, did you catch what I said? Like later on. And I was like, no, I didn't. And she was like, question mark. Like as if she didn't believe me. And I'm like, why did she say all that? Like, that's unnecessary for her to say that. Like, I really truly didn't hear you because I wasn't a part of it, and I wasn't trying to listen because I was doing something else at that moment. If she had told me like, hey, stop what you're doing, come over here, I need to go over this with you too, then I could have heard it. She didn't do that though. And then my boss, she's phony. She's fake. Uh, she been doing and saying some stuff. So because I had to miss a couple days of work or whatever, right? And I know that looks bad on somebody who just started, right? But certain circumstances happen. It's out of our control, and I try to tell her, like, try to have her understand where I'm coming from. And as a parent, for her to understand that, I would think she would, but she didn't. And so she was just kind of like dismissive and just kind of like not not understanding, not trying to hear me, not trying to, listen. And she's like, "Well, you missed too many days already." And I know that looks bad on a person that, like, I want to be there. I don't want my attendance to be the part that like gets me fired or whatever. So I understand where jobs are coming from when they're like, if we give you a job, you need to be here. I understand that. That's not the point I'm trying to get at. The point is, yes, I missed some days. I try to make up for it to be like, hey, since I'm on call, whatever, you already have me on the schedule pretty much every day except the weekends. And one day that I missed in the middle of the week. So I was like, hey, on that day, I know like I'm gonna be in pain and stuff, but like, hey, sometimes I can maybe like fill in if somebody calls out, whatever, or I could try to work till a little bit later than what time I get off. Like, I'm trying to make up for it, right? Because I told her, I was like, I don't want to, even though I know I don't like, I'm not happy there and I don't like it too much and I'm not motivated to go, but I'm like, you know what? Like, I'll try to make up for it. And I asked her, like, hey, can I do these things? And she's like, you're already at your max of how many times, like, how much you can miss before you technically get fired. She's like, I've been trying to give you a chance. I've been trying to be lenient with you and let you figure out the stuff with your kids and stuff with your pain in your feet. I'm like, those are not just temporary things or that are just, like, oh, figure it out and then everything will be okay. Like, what if it takes time to figure out? I don't have the same resources that she does, like, and she doesn't understand that. Like, that's where we were like not understanding each other. And I'm like, okay, but my feet pain are gonna continue happening. I don't know what's technically gonna fix it, right? Just because I get different shoes, it could kind of help, but it doesn't mean it's gonna help to the point where I'm like, okay, my feet are amazing, that problem's done. Or like, hey, my kids are never gonna get sick again, so I'm not gonna miss no more work, or I'm not gonna get sick no more, so I'll be here every day. Like, no. And she's like, well, you have to have a backup plan, right? And I know that, and I try to have that, but that's not always the case. So it's like, okay, well, backups fail, and then what happens then? Like, she's like, well, you can't miss any more time from now until the end of the year, and I know for a fact I will. So it's like, you're gonna fire me anyways. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get fired, but like, you're not understanding where I'm coming from. I know they can, employers can only be so like flexible with you only for so much things or so long, but sometimes, like, if you have a good worker, because when I'm there, I do a lot of stuff. I do stuff even when people are standing around, do nothing and talking. Like, I literally be to myself at those points and try to get as much things done as I can. I, sometimes socialize with them, whatever, but I don't really do a whole lot of that. Like, people are already acting phony and funny. And then she also mentioned this when we had our conversation. She was like, and I didn't say anything, so I don't know why she even mentioned this out the blue. But she was like, well, people are gonna talk about you, especially when you're not here. So you're just gonna have to deal with that. And anywhere you go, they're gonna do that. And I'm like, what was the point of her bringing that up? Like, was that necessary? Obviously, I know that. I know people in the workplace gossip. I don't care. Like, and for you to tell me that makes me seem like, it makes me feel like, okay, maybe you are starting the gossip. And I've worked for so many employers that I've had so many unprofessional employers. It's sad. And that's why I hate working for other people. I'd rather get my own job, like, I'd rather be an entrepreneur working for my own self and doing what I love, doing what I'm passionate about, and making that happen where I don't feel the pressure of like, oh, well, I can get fired because this person is not, understand where I'm coming from, or they're trying to find a way to get me fired, or I don't like the place I'm at, or the people I'm around, or whatever the situation may be for me to feel uncomfortable in my workplace. Because I'm there more than I'm at home. I should feel comfortable and safe, and I should feel happy when I'm there. Or not even happy, because not everybody's happy when they work, but it's like, I should feel like it's not something I have to force myself to do. Like, oh, I have to force myself to go to a job I dislike, or I have to kill my feet over pushing myself to go to this job every day when I know it's not good for me. Like, it's just wearing me down, it's overwhelming me, and stuff like that. I don't want to be at a job like that. I don't want to be one of those people who work a job, 10, 15 years and be like, I hate my job. And they just wasted all that time doing a job they hate. I don't want to be one of those people. That's why I want to do YouTube. But I also want to be an entrepreneur. I want to do other things outside of YouTube too. And I just want to, like, connect with those people too. Like, I want to do my own business, stuff like that. But I also want to be my true, authentic self. And that's why I love doing YouTube, because, like, I can come on here and talk to you guys about anything and everything, and feel comfortable. Like, first of all, I ain't got to get up and move around, do a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I'm trying to be the realest, authentic me, so I can connect with those people who understand that. I'm not trying to be somebody I'm not. I'm not trying to be, aesthetically pleasing, or like glamorous, nothing like that. I ain't trying to do all that. Like, sometimes here and there, yeah, if I look good, okay, cool. If I go somewhere fun, okay, cool. But that's not my daily life, and I'm trying to show you guys my real life, my true self. So, like, I feel like that can connect with a lot of people, because it's hard out here, especially with everything that's going on, and trying to provide, and trying to, like, that's already enough stress. And then you add on how you provide, and that comes from working a crappy job you hate, working endless jobs just to make ends meet. Like, that's so overwhelming. That don't make nobody happy. That makes everybody stressed out and overwhelmed and angry and irritated. It's so many feelings, and I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel that for long. I don't want to feel like that now even. But right now it's like I don't have much of a choice. And I know everybody says, "Oh, you do have a choice," but, like, I need to be able to provide, and since I don't have a business, and I haven't gotten monetized either yet, I can't really stop working, because I have children and I have to provide for them. Like, I have to provide for me, I have to provide for my family, and I need to be able to. I hate having to work, like, to the point where I hate it. I hate doing it. I don't mind working. It's just what I do is what I don't. What I do, who I'm around, the environment I'm in, and the physical condition, mental, emotional situation is not healthy. So, yeah, I just want to update you guys about what's going on with me and how I've been feeling. I know I told you guys so many times, oh, I love my job, I can't wait to go to my job, blah blah blah. But man, it's wearing me out, and I'm getting burnt out, and I'm getting feeling like, man, this is not even worth it. But yeah, I just want to come to you guys and be real with you guys, and let you know how everything's been going. And yeah, well, I'll see you guys in another video. I'm gonna be posting a couple more videos, probably, like, I'm trying to be consistent, so I'm trying to post at least one or two a day. Sometimes it'll be like a mixture of things or whatever, but I do post sometimes some shorts, like food. I noticed, like, when I post longer videos, it doesn't get a lot of views, or, like, people don't really stay till the end or even the middle to watch, like, the end result, or to hear everything, to know exactly what's going on. Because if you only hear a little bit of a story, you don't know the whole situation until you get to the end. So, but yeah, I still appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate that you guys stick by and hear my stories and be on this journey with me, this YouTube journey, this life journey with me. And I'm there for you guys as well, and I just appreciate all the support. So I want to say thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.